They produce steam and the train runs with that. In Italy, a train which moves through hills and into a tunnel. And it was a very famous train, and more than 500 people travels. There are a few bogies and people are packed in that. So one day it so happened, as the train was moving into the tunnel, in the middle of the tunnel it stopped. There was a panic because these days, at least in the tunnel, we have lights. Those days there is no light and people were panicked. So the locomotives, engines, one in the front and one in the back, they push. When one is pulling, the back side one is pushed that. So suddenly it got stuck up in the middle of the tunnel. There was panic, people started crying, and it was not moving. They did so many attempts that locomotive engineer who is in the front, he was giving the full pedal. And the one who is sitting at the back of the locomotive, he is also giving a full pedal, but nothing is moving. And soon people started dying because the carbon monoxide was filling the tunnel. At the end, all the 500 people died. Now people came for investigation and they found a very tragic truth. No hit, they did not hit anywhere to die. What happened? What happened? The engine driver in the front, he was trying to pull the train outside by going forward. The locomotive driver who is sitting in the back, he got scared. He was trying to pull the train backward. So what is happening? There is no communication between the two locomotive drivers. One is pulling to the front, one is pulling to the back. And in the process, because they were giving the full fuel, the carbon monoxide started getting out of the locomotive engine and they died. Many times we do this. We don't communicate with each other. We may be sitting outwardly as friends with each other. But our communication should be proper to understand each other, the purpose for which we are called. Then we can avoid these kind of accidents. That's why Jesus said that we all need to have a renewed mind. There is a communication system. Look at each other now. Is there anyone you are not communicating properly? We are a small group. Is there an ups and downs in your heart? Bitterness in your heart? Then it is deadly. Children, you didn't look at each other. I told you to look at each other. Are you communicating with God? You have a disregard for anybody else? You have to love one another, communicate properly. Okay? You can go for the Sunday school. Hallelujah. Thank you, God.